Hello and welcome back to You and Stories, everybody. So, in today's story, we'll be talking about Santa Claus, also known as Father Christmas or Saint Nicholas, whichever name you want to call him, because he has lots of names he's familiar with. So, let's get into the story. Let's go. Every year on the month of December, is always a special month holiday for all the kids in the whole wide world. It is said that whenever it comes to December, it is always the time to start for Christmas. It is believed to be the most favourite month of the year because it always has to do with an important person. An important person is a man dressed in red and white with glasses, and he's a bit big and he ate too much mince pies. He is none other than Santa Claus. Santa Claus has been around for so many years, delivering all the presents to young children that have been on his good list all around the world. Day and night, depends. He just needs to make sure he gets them all done. Now, Santa has two lists in the North Pole. He has a list that's called the nice list, and the other list is called the naughty list. The people that are on the naughty list are always bad children, and they don't get presents of good things from Santa. If someone is naughty and been bad on any year it is, Santa always delivers them a lump of coal because they've been really bad, cheeky, naughty, and mean. But for those who are on Santa's nice list, Santa goes and delivers them nice presents of nice stuff, like he will give them toys or games or girl makeup to the girls, or even something magical that could happen in the future time. Now Santa, he's not the one that makes all the presents for all the children around the world. He's up in the North Pole with all his little elf helpers. All his elves help him organise and get the presents ready for the big day. They also have to get the sleigh ready with the reindeers, make sure it's all pumped up and ready to go for the night, because that's when Santa starts to ride on the sleigh with his reindeers as they take off and go to all the countries around the world, spreading through the houses, going on every chimney, going down and down and down and down and all the way down to every chimney until he gets them all done. Now, Santa may be too big because he does have a big belly, but there is a way where he can still fit down a chimney. Why, you ask? Well, he has some magic. I don't know what it is, but he uses something to fit in the chimney and all the way down, and he makes sure that the fireplace is out so he doesn't get burnt. So he always makes sure that it's off. Usually Santa just puts the presents all beside the Christmas tree that the mums and dads and kids and all the people in there, even brothers and sisters and cousins that set up the Christmas tree, Santa always puts them beside the Christmas tree and underneath the Christmas tree. But there is only one thing. When Santa puts the presents down for the nice children, he always has all the kids have to make sure that they're fast asleep because Santa wants them all to sleep. Because if they don't and just stay up and not go to sleep, Santa might not give them their presents. So they have to stay asleep and just continue on what they're dreaming about. Any fun adventures in their dream, as Santa puts them down quietly so he doesn't wake them all up. Then, when Santa's done and he's ready to go to the next house, he always heads back up to the chimney and he goes up and then gets on his sleigh again and rides with the reindeers all the way through. Santa does it all night long because he needs to make sure he gets to every place in the world, even places that speak other languages too. Santa Claus is a very nice man who does all the stuff for the children, but he is not amused with the naughty children around the world globe. And after all the presents and stuff are all done and all delivered to the whole world, even if he checks 3 times, the third time, if he checks that all the presents are gone and he made sure he went to everywhere, then he goes back with the reindeers up back to the North Pole to be with all the elves and Mrs. Claus too. Then, usually, I think they all just tidy up all the stuff they were doing, and Santa goes back to bed and takes a very long sleep and break, because that's when his job is finished. The next day, when all the children wake up, rise and shine in the morning, they always head to the Christmas tree with their parents, and they open their Christmas presents to see what Santa gives them, for those two who are the nice children. And they're all happy. They're usually happy because of what Santa brings. Because all the children write a list to Santa, the nice ones, telling him what they want, and he can magically get them in the snap of a fingers, or a clap of a fingers, or clap of a hands, whichever one you want to call it. So, and after they're all done, they always have Christmas dinner with the family and spend time together, because that's the Christmas idea and spirit. But now, to those who have been really naughty and bad on any year, whichever year it will be, on December or even through the whole month, if they've been really naughty, mean, bad, and not nice at all, Santa always makes sure that it's the right person and always gives them a lump of coal for them because of what they did that was really naughty. And Santa is always disappointed in those kind of kids that are naughty and bad, because he has two lists: nice list or naughty list. Oh, and while Santa is delivering all presents and putting them by the Christmas tree, the kids always put out milk and cookies for Santa. So Santa always has to make sure that he drinks and eats them before he goes away. And sometimes there's always mince pie there, and you make sure he eats them all because of the kids being generous and him being nice. And that is the story of Santa Claus and what he does during Christmas time and how he delivers the presents. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this story. The next story is going to be about Jack Frost. And the story after that will be about Frosty the Snowman, just so you all know. So thanks for watching. See you in my next story. Bye.